Alright, the ducks.
Because I've heard Michael's version of it, and I'll be able to tell you where they differ.
You have to play a little louder.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm too loud, right?
No.
Whoa.
Am I?
That was the quietest thing I've ever been a part of.
Oh, well,
I want to play much louder.
Okay.
I don't want to play anything.
I'm doing, starting F, the blues F. F blues, roots.
When did that incident happen with the dog?
It was around Valentine's Day. We were going to dinner.
It was 2 years ago?
It's been a few now. It's about 5 years ago because we've been at the new house for 4 years. And the best part of the story was after the story. Everybody knew about it and was laughing at us. And we came home one day and there was this white bag, just a plain white bag with no markings on it on my door handle. And it looked like one of those dog shit bags. So I was like, what the hell's in here? No note, no nothing. So I take it in the house, and after hesitating a while, I unwrap it, and there's something wrapped in a paper towel. Like I said, no note, have no idea who it's from, and I open it up, and there's this wooden duck. Some smart ass hung it on the door. It turned out to be Christmas tree, but I still have the duck proudly on my bookcase, too. There's just no living that now.
It's an awesome story.
Well, the lady...
He delighted in it. He told me several times he delighted telling the story and captured every detail.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're standing talking about it, and it's like really going on, but the ending was pretty fun.
Oh my god. How much time we invested in rescuing a wooden duck.
Okay, we all do it. We all have our ducks to rescue.
Wait a minute. I thought I knew the story until you just threw that last line in. You said rescued a duck on a frozen pond.
On a frozen pond.
I just thought he found a duck like at somewhere and he just put it on your door, but there's a story behind the story.
Oh yeah. There's a reason why that duck was on my door.
A little music, please.
So we're going to dinner one Valentine's Day. We passed this pond that we pass a million times, but it had frozen over, and I noticed a duck was on it. And I was like, oh, man. So when we come back home, I look out, and the duck is still there, and this was a few hours later. So I'm like, oh, my God, what if it froze? We got to try to get it. So Jim pulls over, and we walk out, and we don't want to walk on the ice because we don't know if we're going to fall through. So we're trying to like yell and clap and get the duck to move, and it ain't moving. And I'm like, oh, the thing probably froze where it's sitting. So I smoked at the time. I'm throwing my lighter out there, and it's going across the ice. I just wanted to scare the duck and get it moving. Jim's throwing coins at it, and nothing's happening. So he calls the police, and he said, there's a frozen duck out on a pond.
Oh.
And we want to go rescue it. And they said, well, we wouldn't recommend that because, you know, well, they're wild animals and you should probably just go on your way. It's probably fine. And Jim's like, well, no, we don't, you know, we're animal lovers. We want to save this duck. It looks like it's frozen in the water. And they're like, well, we don't want to go out there, you know, ice is fragile and stuff. And he goes, well, I'm a human. If I go out there and fall through the ice, then would you come out and rescue me? And they're like, what's your name? And he's like, click. He hung up. He got scared. So we're like, screw it. We'll just go to Walmart, get like a rubber raft, and like I'll get in the raft. We'll tie a big long rope to it. You can push me out there, and I can get the duck, right? So we go to Walmart. We get the raft. We get out there, get the rope, get the rig and everything, and then I mean, we were circling the pond trying to get the shortest distance to the duck, and then we realized it was a wooden decoy, and it was tied to like this fountain in the middle. So, yeah. But the lady that lived across the street from that pond had also called the cops and said there was a frozen duck on the pond, so other people fell for it.
Now, was it Mike
Other
that
suckers.
found it and
Somewhere.
turned on your door, though? Mike found... Mike, where does he come in? Chris
Well,
comes
Chris
in?
and Mike were laughing their asses off at me, and Christy goes, "Why didn't you get a big wooden fox and slide it out there?" And I'm like, So then one of them found that wooden duck and hung it on my door just to stick it in my ass.
How did they get it? Or they just had a different wooden
It wasn't
duck?
the wooden duck.
Gotcha,
It was just a wooden duck.
okay.
And
That was
the
great.
mystery behind it was great, because I was like, "How is this?"
That was a great story.
Oh, yeah. Well, what are you
Yeah.
going to do?
I had forgotten that story, some of the details. I forgot
It is quite
the whole
ridiculous,
police
isn't it?
part.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Oh, no, would you come save me?
Then would you come out and rescue me? Sir, what's your name? Click. I just told
What's
our
up?
duck story.
I heard.
You did.
I heard that thing.
Yeah, how's it going, man? How you doing?
How you doing? I'm Rocky.
Paul Chandler met you guys on Halloween, so I remember your costumes.
And I've known Paul for about 25 years, so if you need anything, I can just fill you right in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
And Mike, too, yeah, we go
Wow.
back that far.
Oh, yeah. 10 hours a day in a dark room.
I said, how can anybody hire somebody like this?
That's more than.
Did you guys all
spend
three
with,
work together or
well,
something?
Paul and I,
Where at?
Video Depressions.
Ah.
Video depression.
Video depressions.
What was the story about everyone quitting while the bosses were on vacation?
No, that was Mike and
Mike and
Scott
Scott.
when they went with MaxCom.
Did Phil quit too then?
No.
He did.
No. Before it. I don't know.
He thought that was funny though. He's told me that story. Two guys quit. Was it a nightmare place to work for? You worked there too, didn't you?
You know, it's they sent me all over the world, which was neat. I did all these.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that was neat on that part.
Yeah.
And the stuff we shot was cool. We went all over the country shooting music and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, but working for the man is not always a fun thing.
Yeah.
And he was the man. Right? Did I put it right?
Yeah. Nothing more to say on that one. It was, yeah. But yeah. I don't think I got on the road with Mike ever. Maybe once or twice.
Should you want to sit down or
No, I'm good. I'm good. Sit all day.
There's a
Good.
chair, but you
You're
can
fine.
just start tickling the keyboard.
You don't want that.
tickling the
Yeah, we
ivy?
do.
Yeah.
I was toned up as they come.
Mike was
That's what.
Yeah, that's
Mike was like, why don't you try something else? You don't do that. I can't do
Just
that. Well,
play.
yeah. So try
You can
it.
turn it on and it's easy.
It was hard for me.
I mean, just
I played his
bang
bass
on
and
stuff.
stuff.
I can't even play chopsticks. Even better. That's what Mike was.
Yep.
I got a little key.
Oh, no.
What was that? Stuff.
I think it
A
is.
rock.
It's like the third.
Rock and some stuff.
It's like the third thing that fell from over there tonight.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't know if you guys,
Yeah.
you know,
But all
Realize
these
realize
all
that
these
or
little
not.
things are amounting to something.
Is it turn? Oh, hold on. I have to hit one button.
How do you lower the volume?
I thought that was my rack.
Just play softly,
Oh.
or one of those
Alright, gotcha.
sliders.
Will you lower it at the...
I can lower it here
yeah,
too.
lower it there.
Just put it on top of the glass there. Sort of top. Oh, okay, that's what helps.
I don't know what those are.
The jacks. If I can figure out which one it is.
Oh, you can't, it doesn't have a little light on each.
No.
So, go ahead, play something.
It's really my best stuff, so.
I don't even hear